Okay. All right, we got the two acros. There she is. Now, come on, get over here. Well, are we gonna split soon? What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. I don't really know what we're doing in this video because I don't know really where I am in the timeline, but so I'm standing on this raft right now. We just did an awesome video the other day of us doing this raft battle between Colson and Jared in my backyard. Well, let me try to get off this thing real quick. Okay. Made it off. But we filmed an epic battle. That's why my backyard right now is a mess. I've got to clean up from that. But I think in this video, again, the drop down tank is just not ready. It hasn't cycled yet. I'll show you guys that in a second. You guys hit the 300 likes a couple videos ago, and I said I'd buy an acro. I don't have to get Colson an acro, so that's good. But I do have to get myself an acro for that tank right there. So let's go ahead over to Top Shelf. Well, actually, let's clean up the tank first because algae's getting a little bad. The Aptasia's like gone though. The Bergias have done their thing. The Aptasia is basically gone, so that's a relief. But let's go clean up the tank real quick, do a quick water change, make sure the tank's good for acros. I believe it is now. We're gonna get something simple, something basic, not tenuous or anything really crazy. Something that I know will do well in that tank and thrive. So let's go ahead, clean up the tank. First, let's check in on the tank. Let me turn the white lights on first. There we go. As you can see, this glass needs lots of work. But you know one thing I don't see? I really don't see any Aptasias, like at all in here. Like it's insane how they've just gone away. You can see our new clown is loving life in here, eating good. I mean, the colors on it just like look really pure and just really nice. Now I've seen a couple Bergia the past couple days. I just don't see any right now. But again, I also don't see any Aptasia, which is even more important. So obviously, let's go ahead, clean down this glass first. But let's look down into the tank. You tell me, you see any Aptasias in here? I surely don't. Again, I don't see any Bergias either, but I don't see any Aptasia. I mean, that colony exospheres over there was loaded with them. The white zombies and the AOIs, I know it's kind of, I mean, but there was loaded over there, absolutely nothing over there. I mean, they're gone. Here's the pistol shrimp. Nope, he just tucked away. See the little claw just sticking out. You're leaving, buddy, soon. You're getting out of here. And so are you. Here's the Colorado, just doing awesome. Well, are we gonna split soon? Is it splitting? Maybe not. Maybe not. I might have shot the gun. Again, let's go ahead, wipe down this glass. Every time. Look, there's like no water, maybe a little bit. But every time she comes out and just wreaks havoc. And now, come on, get over here. She literally got out. The first thing she did was go over to the other clown and just start ripping on him. Like, she is so mean. I cannot wait to get that other tank up. I'm gonna have to put my phone down just to go try to catch her because she is just, I can't have her running around the tank like this. Got her back in. I did knock over the Margaritaville Ghani in the meantime, but at least she's back. I cannot wait to get that tank set up. Now, for you that are asking, why don't I just get rid of her? She's so mean. This is a pet of mine. I mean, I made a commitment and I'm stuck with her. I made a commitment to her. I'm gonna take care of her for her life. I gotta give her, that's why I'm getting a whole tank for her set up so she can have as best as possible inside of this little box. I gave up on getting her a partner, but I'm not just gonna, just throw her aside and forget that she exists. So it's before. Ta-da! Of course, the tank is ugly now because there's all this detritus floating everywhere. But the glass is clean nonetheless. Let's go ahead, suck some water out, and get this water change out the way. Look how absolutely massive this nymph has gotten. This is the size of my hand. Next to it, not a great comparison. But I mean, it's basically fully deflated right now, but the center is just huge. And then it has gotten so big. All right, you got the water level down. Let's get some more water in there. So I was just checking the water level, and I found a Bergia. Don't worry, dude. I'll come try to save you somehow. All right, we got it. Go. Just got all that crud on my hand. There goes the Bergia. All the way back. There he is. Just landed in that pocket right there. So that's really all I can do tonight. So we will check in tomorrow morning. Now I think about it, I'm gonna be up very early for work tomorrow. So it will not be tomorrow morning. It'll probably be tomorrow night when we get our brand new acro. So I will see you at Top Shelf. I wish I was able to do this a little earlier, but all the lights are out, so I got a little bit of B-roll of maybe what I was looking at. But I guess now it's a surprise of what I'm going to be grabbing here. I think I'm going to get 2 acros. There's one that I've had before that I really like. It's just a unique growth pattern. The other one I've never had before, but the colors on it are amazing. And they're both very beginner acros, so I feel comfortable with them. So let's go ahead and grab those up. As you can see, I can't even tell what these acros are. I got to go by the labels down here. So I think I grabbed the right one. I hope I grabbed the right one. Let's go grab the second one, which is over here. So it's even darker. So I'm gonna put some light on it and hopefully I can find it. I think that helps, maybe. We'll see what we grab. Now everyone has gone home for the day. I had to grab a couple last things for the maintenance team for tomorrow morning, make sure they're all set and ready to go, prepared to make sure the aquariums are as best kept as possible. So if you need some aquarium maintenance, definitely let me know. I will gladly set you up with a top shelf team and get some top shelf aquarium service. All right, we just got home. I got a steak on the stove because I am starving because I haven't eaten all day. So let's go check out the tank real quick. There she is, looking all pretty. Doesn't look like the Colorado's too happy right now, but the lights are going down, so nothing to be too worried about. All the corals are looking bright and happy. It is nighttime, so stuff is starting to close up. But I did get my 2 acros. Let's go ahead and put them in the tank. But obviously the tank looks great. I did miss a spot right there, but tank looking awesome. I have a frag rack that used to be in there that the Zoas were on, so I think I'm gonna put them on that for now, and we'll figure out placement at a later date. All right, we got the 2 acros in this little container. I'm not gonna dip them because they came from our QT tanks. Top Shelf has a really rigorous process in how we QT our acros and all our coral, especially our acros though. So these came from the tanks that have already gone through a 6-month quarantine before they even thought about putting them into those tanks. So I know these guys are good to go. I also don't like dipping acros because they can be so sensitive to certain coral dips such as Coral RX and other dips that this tank is going to be a QT tank. So I'd rather, if anything I'd rather figure it out in there than the big tank. But again, these come from our QT tanks, so I'm not so worried about that. I honestly think QT and coral can almost be more important than quarantining fish, because fish, if there's an issue, there's usually the same issue. Like there's only really 3 things that you can have issues with. That's ick, whether it's velvet, flukes, and maybe like a bacterial infection. There's not many things, so your attack method, it's been studied, it's been tried, people have really tested everything, and they came up with medications and treatments for those things. When it comes to coral, however, you got flatworms, different white bugs, black bugs, red bugs, zoa spiders, zoa nudies, monty nudies. Like, there are so many different things that can go wrong pest-wise coral that as a beginner hobbyist, I understand how that can be an incredibly stressful process to even think about. So again, shout out to our farm team who takes the time to do that for you guys. It's unbelievable how much you can put your mind to ease with this, that you don't have to worry about getting all those bugs and pests in your tank, and you can really just focus on making sure that the coral grows properly based off more of your elements, instead of having to do with just off pests that can just be incredibly annoying and detrimental to your aquarium. So again, not too worried about with these ones because again, they came from our Top Shelf QT tanks, but just, in general, it's important to buy coral from a reputable source. Without a further ado, let me get these guys into the container and then we'll get them into the tank. You can see I set my frag rack in the back, so it's got a decent amount of flow back there. And I didn't want it in the front because I just don't like frag racks in the front. I'd rather have something pushed to the back so it still gives the tank kind of the full view. Because I hate that. I hate this box here. But soon. Look how pretty they are. I can actually see the color in the white light. Drop down below if you think you know what it is. Pause the video. Comment down below what you think these acros are. But let's get them on the frag rack first. There they are. Let's see if now you can kind of tell what they are. Not really. Well, maybe the one on the left you can tell. The one on the right's kind of difficult. So let me put the blue lights on. There we go. There they are. Now, if you don't know by now, the one on the left is an old classic. Where's my finger? There it is. That's a classic piece. That is Garf Bonsai. That's the one that I really like the structure because it's thin. The bonsai name. It's a pretty chunky frag. So hopefully they get some good growth out of it. And this one here is a Fruity Pebbles, which is a really pretty acro that's been in the hobby for a while. So it's used to captivity, which makes keeping it, especially in a nano tank, and something that, sometimes doesn't get the full respect, a lot easier to take care of. And I also want to keep stuff that I know you guys, not everyone is an expert level. So I want to show you guys some more beginner stuff as well as some more expert level stuff, just so if you want to emulate what I'm doing, it's possible for a lot of you guys. So let's get some up close shots of these guys, and let's just go ahead and take a look at the whole tank while we're at it. All right, I had to stop by work because I had to show you guys this insane Scully we got in. It's one of a kind. It's, well, one of a kind. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm just gonna show you because I've never seen anything like this before. This thing is nuts. If I can get a quality video of it, there we go. Oh my God. Insane. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you guys think of the new acros. What coral should I get next? Drop it down below. I got some things in mind. I also have to go rescue coral from my friend's house that's been there for way too long. So we can go do a tank tour for him and get all my coral back. I got torches, my rainbow chalices. I mean, some of my favorite corals that I own are all at his house, so I gotta go get those back. But again, hit the subscribe button if you're new. I have all those videos I gotta upload, edit. It's gonna be a crazy time. I really appreciate the support you guys have given me. It's been awesome to see all the positive comments. There's plenty more to happen. There's plenty more to do at this house, and this tank, and the next tank, and the tank after that. Until then, I'll see you next time.